as some of you may know, I started this channel 3 years ago, and I was like 17, 18 at the time, and life kind of happened. I was like, I can't do this right now. So I literally disappeared for 3 years, and I have no good excuse for that other than I was 17 and 18 and stupid, as most of us were when we were 17 and 18. So 3 years later, I'm 21 years old now as of Monday, this past Monday, August 28th. And so I decided to hop on here. I'm just going to start getting ready and answer some questions. It's like the stereotypical basic, like, new YouTuber tag. So I thought that would be a good way to kind of catch everyone up on what's happening, what my goals are, who I am, what I'm like, and all that jazz. So before I start answering questions, I am going to moisturize and prime my face. I'm going to take this Cetaphil Daily Hydrating Lotion. This is a little pricey. I will admit that. Thank you so much to my mother for buying this for me. I texted her one day. She was on her way to pick me up from a friend's house. I was like, you have to bring me moisturizer. Like, I'm dying. My skin is so dry. I do have chronically dry skin. I really like this. It is kind of like a not pharmaceutical, but like a high-end grade at the drugstore, which I really like. And it does, you can feel like an instant effect. So I'm going to do that real quick. I have my mirror right here. My dog is probably in the background, mad at me because he's trying to take a nap. And then I am a 2 primer kind of girl because I do like moisture and I do like illumination, because as a dry skin girl, anything with the word illuminate or moisturize in it is my favorite thing. So I'm going to take the Step 1 Hydrating Primer from Makeup Forever first, and I'm going to put that on areas that I'm more dry, so it's going to be right around my nose, underneath my eyes, and my chin. Just like that. I have like a really awkward self-tan going on right now. I do pageants and I Irish dance and I do spray tan for those events, but because I go unnaturally dark, it like patches up very oddly because it's not natural whatsoever. And then I'm also going to take the Milani Prime Light Face Primer, and I'm going to focus this on kind of like the high points of my face. So I'm going to go tops of my cheekbones right there, a little bit on the forehead, and a little bit on the chin. This is also pore minimizing, which I do like, and I do see an effect on it. So the first question is name and name of channel. So my name's Katy, K-A-T-Y, and the name of my channel is Beauty and the Blonde, because Makeup by Katy is just too basic, and I was not a fan. I wanted something that was going to grab people's attention. Now I'm going to take the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow Foundation, or just pop some on the back of my hand, and dot it on my face. This is the shade 204. Again, my body is 8 different colors right now, so I am trying to go for like the most normal, or the most consistent one on here to just get like a general vibe. And if I can find it, I'm going to take my Morphe M439. So the next question is, what does the name of your channel mean? The name of my channel honestly came about because I came up with it right before I was about to go to Disney, and I thought Disney, working there, was going to be a huge part of my life, which it was not, but that's okay. So I was thinking, I was like, I want like a Disney name, but like a beauty name, something like that, and I was thinking beauty, and I looked down, I was like, blonde, Beauty and the Blonde, and that's how that came to be. And yeah, it kind of just stuck. It had like a pretty nice ring to it, so I decided to keep it around. Even 3 years later, I think it's pretty relevant. I'm still, even though I didn't like working for Disney, I'm still a huge Disney fanatic. Third question, where are you from? I live about 20 minutes outside of New York City, on the New Jersey side, in a place called Bergen County, which is a nice area. I like living so close to the city, but not in the city, because I do get to live, like in a suburb, but at the same time, it's not too far away. So even like for my birthday, I got to go into the city and go out to a nice restaurant and stuff like that. I'm going to conceal with the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser. I have no idea what shade is this. 130 Buff Beige. Let's see what's next. Why did you start a YouTube channel? Well, when I was 17, 18, I literally do not remember how old I was. It was kind of just like, oh, this looks like fun, I'm gonna do it. And it was one of those things that like I didn't really put a lot of thought into, that I probably should have put a lot of thought into. And it kind of just fell on the back burner because I feel like I had different priorities back then. And now I'm kind of back to it because I think I see myself having a career in cosmetics and cosmetic journalism and stuff like that, because I am going to school for journalism, and then hopefully, fingers super crossed, I want to go to FIT, the Fashion Institute for Cosmetic Marketing. I'm also going to take the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Concealer. This is the shade R30. I did on my blog, by the way, which is beautyandtheblonde.blog, I did write a review on this, and I did say that I didn't like it because it made my under eyes, like, chronically dry, which it did. I still stick near that, but what I will do is I'll add it just in the corners of my eyes for, like, a little extra brightness. But this applicator is really difficult too, so usually I'll just end up squeezing some on the back of my hand and doing it that way. Let's see. This is like a lot of talking. Like, I'm like almost out of breath. That's embarrassing. What will your channel be about? I hope to do primarily like reviews and stuff like that, because I feel like that is an area that I could succeed in. I did go to makeup school. I am a certified makeup artist, but I just feel like there's so many other talented people in the world, like on YouTube, that I don't want to sit here. Sorry about that. Something just like fell downstairs. It was very dramatic, and that's my dog trying to get out. Range. Can you lay down, baby? No, he's gonna come over here. But like I was saying, there's so many crazy talented people on YouTube that I don't want to claim that like I'm that level of artistry, because like, yeah, I can sit down and do my makeup and do other people's makeup, but tutorials are not my strong suit. So I'm definitely going to try to stick with like finding new products, reviewing new products, and giving honest opinions on stuff like that. I am going to blend this in with the same brush, by the way. Just kidding, I'm going to let the dog out. Okay, so next question, and blending at the same time. Who is your target audience? And honestly, I don't think I have a set audience in mind. I'm not trying to reach one specific kind of person, because when you think about it, makeup is so dynamic, and it has such a wide audience. There's men, there's women, there's girls, there's boys, like there's such a wide variety of people who enjoy makeup. So honestly, if you like makeup, if you like talking about makeup, if you like watching videos about makeup, here I am, hope you like it. There's no one in mind that I was like, you know what, I really want to talk to like 20-year-olds. No. If you're 40 and you like me, hey, what's up? If you're 10, hey girl, hey guy, like, whatever. Whoever you are, you're important to me, and I'm glad you're watching. What do you hope to achieve with your channel? I mean, obviously, I hope to get more than 2 followers. Like, that would be pretty cool. But again, that's not the important part of this to me. It's just kind of, again, providing knowledge, providing opinions, doing reviews, make sure people know what they're getting themselves into when they buy a certain product and stuff like that. Before I answer the next one, this is a little weird, but I just started doing this. I'm going to take, did I forget to wet my beauty blender? Where is my beauty? I did forget to wet my beauty blender. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Wet beauty blender in hand. So before I set any of this, I'm actually going to go in. These are the Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drops in Celestial. So I'm going to take a drop of this on the back of my hand, and I'm actually going to place this on the high points of my cheek where I would put my powder highlight. I am going to put a little bit of a powder over this, but I love this product. I love these drops, but you can't put them over powder because it pulls at the powder. It's too hard to blend. It gets stuck. So I do this with a completely wet face to get the same effect. So I just I tap it in once, and then I'll tap it once on my hand to get the excess off. I'll kind of turn to the side like that and kind of pop right there. And blend, 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 blend. So the next question is, what do you hope to achieve with your channel? I really hope I didn't just answer this one, but I'm pretty sure I did target audience. Again, I hope to, help people. I hope to inspire people to do what they love. I hope to make people happy. I hope to, provide good content for you guys and whoever's watching this. Like, the whole goal is to make people happy and to give them what they want to see. Also going to take this a little bit above my eyebrows, like so. Let's see. That's my dog. There we go. So we got a little glow going. If you could collab with anyone right now, who would it be? It would be, I don't know if you guys know who this person is. Her name is Jordan Hans. She is primarily a special effects makeup artist. She does this big thing, 30 Days of Halloween, where she does a special effects tutorial every single day for the month of October before Halloween. What am I doing? Contouring. This is the LA Girl Pro Concealer in Medium Bisque. And I'm just going to use this. I don't contour my nose. Fun fact, I do not contour my nose. So I'm just going to put this a little bit on the forehead and a little bit underneath my cheekbones. But yes, I would collaborate with Jordan Hollins in a heartbeat because she is so wonderfully talented, and I actually got to meet her. I'll talk about that in a little bit because I think there's a question about like favorite YouTubers and stuff. 3 reasons why someone should subscribe. That's kind of hard because I'm one of those people, I don't like speaking like crazy eye of myself or anything like that. Like I don't like to think that can you guys not please? Okay, I don't really like to think that, like, I don't want to sit here and convince you to subscribe to me. I mean, if you do, you do. If you don't, you don't, and that's fine. Because everyone has their kind of certain types. I'm going to take, this is from the Luxie collection, the Wonder Woman brushes, and this is just their flat stippling one. I'm going to use that to blend this in. But again, I think I offer a unique perspective. I definitely know what I'm talking about, because I did go to school for this. And I don't know, I just think I'm a pretty cool person, I'd like to think. I mean, that's not 3 specific reasons, but it's like an overall kind of gist, which should be good enough. I don't want to sit here and try to sell you on it and like hype myself up because you might hate me. It's definitely a possibility. Which channel on YouTube will yours most likely be like? I would probably say my channel is going to most likely be Tati's, or like Tati's, because she does primarily do reviews and first impressions, and I just hit the table. Reviews, first impressions, like she does her WTF. She also does this really cool thing, her couponing videos, her Madness Mondays. I started doing some of that stuff, so let me know if you guys want to see it, because I've gotten some amazing deals at CVS, all from watching her, so thank you very much, Tati, for that, even though you're probably never going to see this. What am I doing next? Oh, setting. I'm going to set my face. This is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder Palette. It's clearly gotten a lot of love from me. This was in their collection probably, I would say, about 2 years ago. My dad got me a gift card to Sephora for Christmas, and I went out and I got this. Next question. Oh, and I'm just gonna mix the entire top row to set everything. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous powder. It like instantly smooths everything out. It's like a filter going over your face. It's awesome. What's your favorite thing about the YouTube community? I like how, first of all, anyone can join. Like, literally anyone could sit down and film a video and put it on YouTube, and that would be it. So it's very, like, it's a very open community, I would say. And I also like how there's no really, like, set way to act. There's no expectations. There's no standards. Like, yeah, there's 800 beauty bloggers in the world. There's 800 beauty YouTubers in the world. But we all have a different voice. We all have a different opinion. We all have different skin tones and skin types and hair color and everything. So yeah, there's 8 billion beauty bloggers and beauty YouTubers. And yeah, a lot of times we review the same things or talk about the same things, but we all have a unique voice in doing so. And I think that's really impressive, which is pretty cool. Okay. I'm going to bronze next after I put this brush away. That was from It Cosmetics too, that brush. Love it, 10 out of 10. This is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I'm going to go in with that next just to add some warmth and more dimension over the cream contour, if I can speak English today. Next question is, this is a Real Techniques. Are they for me? They stopped when I started playing music, so that's it. Are you kidding? I might just power through. Are you guys going to be upset if I just power through this? It's my first video. No one's first videos are ever perfect. I can use that excuse. So the second question, or I don't even know what number I'm on. The next question is, what is your least favorite thing about YouTube? And sorry, I make the fish face when I bronze. I think my least favorite thing has got to be all the drama that kind of comes with it. because I feel like at the end of the day, like, we're sitting down, we're talking about makeup. It's makeup, guys. This comes off at the end of the day, and that's the end of it. I feel like a lot of people get very worked up over certain things, which to an extent I understand, and to an extent that's understandable, but there comes a time where if you're, like, telling someone to die because they didn't like a certain, you know, powder contour kit or mascara, like, you gotta calm down. I think if we all just kind of stepped back and took a break and realized what we were talking about and what we were really doing, everything would just calm down a little bit. Next I'm going to do blush. This is the Tarte blush in Party with 3 A's. This was in the Sephora birthday gift for August, so that's where I got this from. And again, from the Wonder Woman collection from Luxie, I'm going to grab the blush brush. There's also another brush from Sephora I really like. This is actually kind of funny because my dog ate the bottom of it, but I believe it's the number 43, and it's called Angled Blush. That's it. But it's from their Pro collection. I really like this too. Next question. What could you bring to the community that's not here? And I think, honestly, with a community this big, everything's here. Like, you have your review channels, your tutorial channels, your special effects channels. Like, we have everything. I think it comes down to what kind of content you're producing and what kind of voice you have. So hopefully I bring another unique voice to this community. Fun fact, I used to be really scared of blush. I still kind of am because I used to have super bad skin, like, as a teenager and as a tween in, like, middle school and high school. So I used to never wear blush because I was like, no, my face is so red. I don't want to be more red. But I'm dabbling. I like it. I'm into it. Okay. Let's see. 3 things we should know. One, I kind of mentioned this earlier. I'm an Irish dancer, which has taken up a lot of my life. And a lot of time I'm very active working out and stuff like that. Next, okay, this is my highlight trick for this kind of this kind of liquid highlight. I actually go in to the Modern Renaissance palette from Anastasia, and I grab the shade Vermeer on just a little fluffy brush like this guy right here, just on the corner of it, and I go right over that liquid highlight because it just adds a little bit more dimension, a little more shine. And then I'll also take this again above the brows a little bit, tip of the nose, Cupid bow, that was real cute, and a little bit of my chin. Okay. So that's pretty much it for my face. So I'm going to go in. This is another trick I like to do. This is I gotta shake this up. The Pixie Beauty Glow Mist. And this has argan oil and stuff in it, which is really nice. If you're looking for a dupe for the Tatcha Dewy Skin Mist, here you go. I like this a lot, actually. The sprayer on it is great. I don't want to waste it. But also this kind of, it gives everything a dewy finish. It melts everything into your skin, but it also, like, my skin feels damp and, like, moisturized without me feeling that, like, everything on my face is going to move around. So, I'm a fan. Huge fan. This is in my, okay. Fun fact, do not spray your face and try to talk at the same time. YouTuber tip number 1. And then I'm also going to take my beauty blender. Actually, I'm going to go over and kind of go over my highlight and stuff like that again to kind of get the mist into the skin and blend everything together even more. I'm going to do that real quick. Okie doke. Face is done. I'm going to go in and set my eyes. This is the Coty Airspun powder. I actually lost the lid to it, so it's just sitting on my little makeup desk, and it has, like, all this product in the top of it. So this is a Real Techniques brush. I don't know what it's called because it like rubbed off. But I'm just going to take a little bit of the Airspun powder. I'm going to press over my eyelid because I did bring my concealer up onto it. I'm going to press this, kind of smooth it out a little bit, and then set it with the Airspun powder. When I do use concealer to to prime my eyelids, I do like to use a face powder just because, like, you know, concealer is a face product, might as well use a face powder over it. But when I'm using a specific shadow primer, I probably will end up going in with, like, a light colored shadow. Okay. Ooh, okay, face is done. I don't know what I want to do on my eyes today, but I am going to reach for to do my eye brushes. Yeah, why can't I find my favorite blending brush? Just kidding, it's right here. I think I'm going to go in today, since my Modern Renaissance is already out, I'm going to go ahead and grab that as my transition shade. So I'm going to go in with Burnt Orange. This palette, again, clearly gotten a lot of love. I'm probably going to have to repurchase another one because I do love it that much, especially for this highlight and stuff like that, and transition shades. So I'm going to go in with Burnt Orange. I'm just going to swirl my brush around a couple times, tap it off, and go in a little bit above my crease and into it as well. I'm sorry, I don't have like a good camera yet. I can't zoom you guys in, but I'll try my best to like tilt upwards. You know, I'm working with what I got. The next question is, oh, did I do the 3 things you should know? Did I stop? Did I give you one thing and then not the other 2? Oh, good lord. Okay. Well, the second thing that you should know about me, I do beauty pageants, and I entered one by accident this past month. It was in, I don't even remember. It was in August. Yeah, it was on August 19th. But I entered it on a whim just to see what it was like, because I was asked to do one when I was younger, but I was about to go to college in South Carolina, which we all know did not work out. But now that I was back up here, I had some free time. I finished up all my summer classes at school, so I was like, okay, like, why not? So I did it, and I thought I was gonna hate it. I was like, I'm gonna feel so insecure. All these girls know what they're doing. I'm like, you know, I'm not gonna say the right thing. I don't know how to walk the way they walk and stuff like that. Next, I'm gonna actually grab my Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. This is also in my August Smashes and Passes, so if you want to see how I feel about that, go check my blog. And I'll put the link to that in my bio or something like that. And I'm gonna go in. I don't have a card that has all the names on it, but I'm gonna go in with this guy right here. So second row, second column. I'm gonna grab that guy, dust him off, and go in the crease. So yeah, I thought I was gonna hate the beauty pageants. I thought I was gonna feel super insecure, because at the end of the day, like, you are essentially getting judged on yourself. Because they tell you, be yourself, and then, you know, if the judges don't like you, that can feel kind of bad. So I was nervous. I was genuinely nervous. I was like, I've struggled with self-esteem in the past. I've struggled with eating habits and with exercise as an athlete and all this stuff. So I was kind of terrified, but I was like, you know what? It's going to get you out of your comfort zone, and it's going to give you something to do, and maybe you'll love it. So I did. I tried my best to go in with an open mind, but I texted my mom when I got there, and I was like, I already hate this. But then, you know, the day went on. I'm going to go in with, God, I don't even know. I'm going to go in with this guy right here. So third row, 1, 2, 3, fourth column. That guy. Same brush. This is a Morphe. I think it's like an R30 or something like that. The number rubbed off on it, but I got this at BeautyCon from Ricky's. So yeah, but the day started, I met these 2, like, amazing girls that I still talk to this day, and they actually, both of them crowned. It was a double crown event. It was Miss Bergen County and Miss Ramapo Valley, and they both crowned, and I actually won first runner-up, which was completely unexpected, because I was like, oh, it's my first time doing this, like, no one here knows me, the judges don't know me, like, I'm uncoached, I didn't have a pageant coach or anything like that, so I had really no expectations other than to just go in and see what it was like. And it was awesome. And I just, like, it was literally an entire day where I got to be myself and not worry about it. Which was nice. It was relieving almost, because I thought I was gonna feel like I had to act a certain way or look a certain way, and I didn't feel that at all. So I'm definitely, like, I like them. I like them a lot. I thought it was going to be really superficial and that the girls would be catty and mean and try to, like, rip my dress or pour coffee on it or something like that, but it wasn't like that at all. Everyone was genuinely happy for everyone who did well and happy for everyone who performed, and everyone welcomed me with open arms. So if I saw you at that pageant, thank you very much. I really appreciate you guys welcoming me into your community, and hopefully the same thing goes for YouTube and the beauty industry. Now I'm going to take this guy right here. So this is the first column, third row, this shimmery guy right there. I'm going to put this all over the lid. This is like my favorite go-to color. And the reason I like this palette so much is because I don't even have to wet this and I get such a good color payoff. Let's see, what's the next question? Oh no, that was only 2 things. Oh my god. You guys, I go on these tangents and just, like, forget what I'm doing. I almost dropped that palette too, which would have been crazy bad. Okay, there we go. That's what we got so far. Now I'm going to take this little blendy brush. This is from it's like the Makeup Academy collection. They sell them at CVS. They're really great. So the third thing you guys should know about me is, I love eyelashes. No, that's not a good one. I'm trying to give you guys like a good one. I work out a lot. That's something. Oh, I know. I'm a vegetarian. Fun fact. And it is not, please don't come at me with like me being one of those crazy like meat is murder people, because that's not who I am. I actually, in my summer classes, I was learning about, I'm just going to place this color on the outside of my eye and like blend it inward. I was in my first set of summer classes, I was taking Contemporary Moral Issues, which was like a philosophy class, and I was taking English Comp 1. And in my English class, we were watching, I literally blame my English professor for this, we watched Food Incorporated. And I have this professor in the fall too, like in the upcoming semester. I'm just going to go back over this with a clean brush and blend everything out a little more. But we watched this movie called Food Incorporated, and as an athlete, I've never been against eating meat in terms of like killing animals. I was a firm believer, I still am, a firm believer in the food chain. I understand that humans need protein. I understand there are other ways of getting protein besides animals. But I was like, I'm an athlete, I am crazy active, like I need to eat meat all the time. And I did. I was eating chicken almost every day. And then we learned about factory farms and stuff like that, and the inhumane treatment and the mass production of cows and pigs and chickens and the dairy industry. And it literally, as someone who loves cows, it like completely broke my heart. And everyone at first, I told them, and because I've been such a carnivore my whole life, like I love steak. Steak is like one of my favorite foods. Everyone's like, Kitty, you're not serious. Like literally no one believes me. And I was like, no, I'm dead serious. Like this is not an institution that I want to support. And so I didn't. I don't eat meat anymore. I will occasionally eat meat from, like, if there's a local humanely raised farm. There is a farmer's market in my town every Thursday, and there is a farm there called Hoboken Farms, and I will occasionally eat meat from there, and I do eat fish as well. So it's not like I gave up, like, all forms of animal-based protein, but I did go vegetarian. So that's my third fact. Now, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to take, this is the Urban Decay brush that comes, or at least came in Naked 1, 2, 3, and Smoky, I believe. But I'm going to take the little pencil buffer side. I'm going to dip that into that first shade I went into. I just place some of that underneath my eye, smoke it out a little bit. So that was 3, right? That was 3. I think that was 3. So the next question is, what do you think the hardest thing about YouTube is going to be? And I think it's going to be, like, establishing credibility almost. Not even establishing a following, just establishing credibility, because honestly, there's no reason you guys have to listen to my opinions and listen to what I say. It's great if you do, but as of right now, I'm a 21-year-old who went to makeup school, and that's all, like, the credibility I have to you guys. So I think it's just going to be establishing a voice and establishing opinions and having people value them, and, I mean, you don't have to agree with them, their opinions, but I think that's going to be the hardest part, is kind of getting myself out there. And I think it's going to be expanding my horizons, too. Like, just looking for other things to talk about, looking for other looks to do. I definitely want to be inspired by other people's looks and other people's makeup, because what I'm doing now, this is kind of like my basic, not every day, I don't cream contour every day, but, like, this is the eye look I typically go through, like, warm, shimmery, dark on the outside. Let's see, liner. What does this say? Oh, do you think you're going to be on YouTube for a long time? I hope so. So far, I like doing this. This is the It Cosmetics No Tug Waterproof Anti-Aging Gel Eyeliner, and I think this color is like black-brown. We're going to throw that in the waterline real quick. Fun fact, when I was in high school, I used to be scared of eyeballs. I mean, I'm still really scared of eyeballs, which is funny considering I, like, do makeup. But I just have, like, a very irrational fear of eyeballs. But in high school, I wouldn't put eyeliner in my waterline because I was too scared. So I would put black liquid eyeliner, like, on my lower lash line and, like, thought that was a good look. Just putting that out there. So, you know. Actually, I'm going to switch liners. I'm going to go over to the Maybelline Master Precise Skinny Gel Pencil. This takes Skinny to like a new level. This is tiny. So I'm going to pop that in there. This is like super, super black, which I appreciate. Boom. Okay. Let's see. This is the last question. So sad. Where's my liquid eyeliner? That's not what the question is. The question is, do you have any tips for new YouTubers? And because I am still a new YouTuber, I don't really think because I am a new YouTuber, I don't really think that I'm in any place to give anyone advice because I have no idea what I'm doing. Like, this is literally my laptop sitting on one of my makeup organizers, and like, this is my bedroom, that's my unmade bed, stuff like that. And you can see all my pageant dresses back there too. And my nightstand, which has goldfish on it, because I love goldfish. But honestly, I would just say, oh god, I gotta like hold my breath for this, hold on. I'm not doing anything crazy, I'm not doing a wing or anything like that. This is the L'Oreal, this has no name on it, which is annoying, but it's like their L'Oreal Blackest Black liquid eyeliner. But the one tip I would give would to honestly be, just go for it. Like, if you're thinking about it, if you're not sure if you want to do it or not, like, what's the worst that can happen? You delete your channel because you don't like it. Like, you might as well go for it and try it and see what happens instead of just putting it off because you assume that it's not going to work. Because that's what I did for 3 years. I was like, oh, this isn't going to work. And I gave up on it, and I wish I hadn't, because who knows where I could have been by now. I think that's as even as we're going to get. I'm going to go off camera for a second. I'm going to pop on some lashes. I have no more questions, so I don't know if you guys want to sit here and just watch me ramble while I finish up. But the lashes I do put on are going to be the Violet Voss lashes in Unicorn Flare. Obviously, they've gotten some use, but these are like my favorite go-to lashes, and they're like $10 too. They're super high quality for like a super low price. So I'm going to go ahead and pop these on, and I will be right back. I didn't put mascara on. Oh, thank God my lashes didn't dry yet. I learned this tip from a drag queen. It's supposed to make the glue dry faster, but I don't know if it actually works or not. Oh, speaking of drag queens, hold up. Speaking of drag queens, I am going to RuPaul's Drag Con this week, or next weekend, the 9th and the 10th. So I will try to take pictures for the gram. My Instagram, by the way, is beautyandtheblonde.blog. So yeah, I'll try to get pictures from that, because I am a huge drag queen fan. Okie doke, lashes are on, bottom mascara is on. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back to my Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drops. I'm going to take this teeny tiny, if I can find it, because it is teeny tiny. Where'd you go, little guy? Maybe not. I might take a different brush. I'm just going to go in, just kidding, I found it. This itty bitty little brush, you can barely even see it, but I'm going to take a little bit of the Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drops. I'm just going to go on the inner corner of my eye to add a little brightness. Like so. And I really wish they weren't mowing the lawn right now. This is great for inner corner highlight because you just need a tiny bit and it just like illuminates the whole thing. I filled in my brows a little bit. I'm not a big brow person because if I do go in too heavy, like it looks too dark and I look crazy. So I don't fill in my brows often, and if I do, it's just kind of like spooling them and filling in like the tail end, but whatever is left on the brush, I'm going to take underneath the brow a little bit, and I do usually take a finger afterwards and just kind of blend it in, so I get a little bit of luminosity, but like nothing crazy, right there, and then again, I'm going to take it on this brush, I'm going to go to the tip of the nose. I like a really bright nose highlight, like really, not like this, I'm going to blend it, but I do like a significant nose highlight, so I'm just going to go in a little bit with the Beauty Blender. Tap, 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 tap. That's like Rudolph, but like with a white nose instead of a red nose, if that makes sense. Tap that a little bit, and then little on the Cupid's bow. I also am not a big fan of lip liner. I'm like the anti-makeup artist. Like there's so many things like, you know, brows and lip liner and nose contouring, and I'm just like, not my thing. But that's what's great about makeup, is because you don't have to do everything just because that's what everybody's doing. But for lipstick, I'm going to take this Milani. I actually just found this. I was missing it for a while, and I was like, where are you? But I just found it. This is Milani lipstick in shade 26 Nude. I'm going to go ahead and pop that on. Oh, there we go. So I think that might be it. That might bring us to the end. I feel like there was one more thing I wanted to say and I didn't. Who knows? Maybe I'll remember it while I'm editing and like pop in and be like, hey, surprise, you thought I was gone, but I'm back. But no, this is it. This is my final look, final highlight, final eyes, everything. So yeah, it's like my basic like go-to if I'm going somewhere I don't know what to do with my face or I'm having a creative lapse. I'll just be like, nope, warm smoky eye, we're good to go. But yeah, thank you guys so much for sticking around. Thank you for watching me lose my train of thought and babble on about my life. And if you stick around because you subscribed 3 years ago and forgot I existed, thank you for sticking around this long. I appreciate you. I will talk to you guys soon. Definitely keep an eye on the blog and the Instagram and all that jazz. I'll link it down below. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Thank you so much. And don't forget to subscribe before you leave.